Mr. Shen.
What are you doing?
Baking a cake.
Baking a cake. Looks to me like you're sneaking a taste.
I'm sorry, sir. It won't happen again.
Why didn't you come to my room last night?
I was afraid, so I didn't go.
Do I scare you?
Mr. Shen, Mrs. Shen is still here.
Then who helped me last night?
Please stop.
If you want to stay in the Shen house, you have to do as you're told.
Mr. Shen, I'll take the cake to Mrs. Shen first.
What's the rush?
Is it ready?
It's ready!
It's done.
Mr. Shen,
Next time, again. Mrs. Shen. It tastes good. For my birthday party in a few days, you'll make all the cakes. Yes, ma'am. What happened to your lip?
while I was baking the cake just now, I accidentally burned it.
I'm going to take a bath soon. Go around the bath.
Yes, ma'am.
Xingyue,
Ma'am, what is this?
is this yours?
This isn't mine.
Ma'am. Then tell me, whose filthy stuff is this? Don't tell me he's cheating on me with some other woman.
Ma'am, I think you're overthinking it. Everyone in the Shen household knows that Mr. Shen treats you the best. How could he possibly do such a thing?
Then tell me, whose is this, then?
I think maybe some careless maid misplaced it. Madam, please don't be angry. I'll throw it out for you right now.
Filthy thing. Throw it out.
I'll do it right away. To make the prey form, a single hunt is far from enough. Who are you? This is the Shen residence.
Are you crazy?
I am your master. You can't do this.
Mr. Shen, what doing you here?
You've been avoiding me for days. You did it on purpose.
After I went back, I thought it over. Madam has been really good to me. I can't do this anymore.
Honey!
Madam,
Sir,
Madam Lucias.
So what?
Madam will fire me.
Sir,
This is one-way glass. No one can see us from the outside. Silly girl.
I clearly saw him.
Coming this way.
Where is he?
Honey. Honey.
I'm tired.
Are you seeing someone else?
You're still pregnant. Stop making a scene.
It's late.
Go to sleep.
Wait. I don't have lipstick in this shade.
Why are you being so paranoid again?
If it's not yours,
Whose else could it be?
I told you!
I don't have this shade of lipstick.
Has the pregnancy made you lose your mind?
Go look for yourself. If you don't believe me, check it yourself.
fine. Fine.
Is this it?
This.
Are you done making a scene? Huh?
Chen Tianqing, I find you.
Acting like a lunatic.
Completely unreasonable.
Happy.
Women are born detectives. Once they find a clue, they never let it go.
Come here. Go get an outfit ready for me. I'm going out later.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I know.
How dare you try to steal my man? I would definitely find out who she is.
Crazy. What are you doing? Do you like my wife's clothes that much?
Sir, I just thought Madam's dress is so beautiful, and I couldn't help myself.
My wife has a nasty temper. Stealing and wearing her clothes. Do you have a death wish?
Sir, please don't tell Madam, okay?
You're that afraid of my wife? Aren't you afraid of me?
As long as you don't tell her, I'll do whatever you want.
Really? Anything. Do you prefer my wife's clothes? Or do you prefer her men?
I don't know. Why don't we find out?
Shen Yanzhou,
What's wrong?
Where is that bitch?
What other woman?
You're being paranoid.
I just came up here.
To get some rest.
Shen Yanzhou,
where the hell is that bitch?
why are you?
Acting crazy again.
This lipstick isn't mine.
I'm pregnant with your child, and you dare to have an affair right under my nose? How could you do this to me? The child.
Is the baby in your womb really mine? Or someone else's?
What nonsense are you talking about?
What did I say? You know exactly what I mean.
I'm going downstairs first. If you want to keep acting crazy.
Suit yourself.
Shen Yanzhou! I don't believe this. I don't believe I can find that bitch.
Where is she? I clearly saw her just now, heading in this direction. Why can't I find her? Could it be? He wasn't lying to me. I don't believe this. I refuse to believe I can't find her. Madam, oh my god, blood.
So much blood.
The baby.
We might lose the baby.
Madam. Tianqing. Yanzhou, Nanizhang, get the car ready, now.
Yes, sir.
A cat.
A cat.
Madam. Madam. Madam.
Why are you here?
Where did this cat come from?
I don't know.
I just saw a cat, and I was about to catch it, but then...
How could you? It was you. You wanted to kill,
My baby was Yanzhou!
didn't you?
It really was you.
It really wasn't me, sir. My mother also felt like this back then,
She fell down the stairs.
and died of a miscarriage.
How could that possibly?
Do something like that. It really wasn't me. Madam, please believe me. It really wasn't me.
Sir, the car is ready. Lin Xingyue.
You better not be lying to me.
Madam.
为什么来这个？
Yue Yue was being mischievous again.
She made a mess everywhere. It's nothing. Mrs. Lin, you are so blessed. 月月那么懂事. And now, you're pregnant with a son, with both a son and a daughter. You're truly a winner in life. 月月 has always wanted a little brother or sister. Now, she must be thrilled. I'll head down first. All right. Madam.
Chen Tianqing. Chen Tianqing. Welcome to.
Doctor, where is my baby?
I'm so sorry, Mrs. Shen.
The baby, we couldn't save him. What did you say? Yanzhou, my baby was
Doing fine in my belly. How could he be gone after just one fall?
Doctor.
Please save my baby.
Tianqing,
Please save him.
calm down.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Shen. There was nothing we could do. Mrs. Shen, please get some rest.
Mr. Shen,
Please step outside to handle the paperwork.
Lin Xingyue.
Madam, I made some porridge for you. Let me help you up.
You killed my baby. You knew I was terrified of cats. Yet you deliberately let one into my room. You wanted me to miscarry, didn't you?
Madam, you're still very weak. Please let me explain. Easy now. Please lie down first.
Madam,
Since you've already figured it out, I won't hide it from you anymore.
the cat.
Indeed, I let it in.
It really was you. Who on earth are you? Why are you doing this to me?
Madam,
I'm actually helping you.
let me help you.
Help me with what?
Madam,
I was the one who asked Xingyue to help. I happened to overhear that Mr. Shen wants the unborn child. It's the DNA lab. DNA tested.
Xingyue was introduced
By your aunt. So I figured she could be trusted and asked her to keep an eye out and pay close attention.
What did you see? That night,
After you fell asleep, I saw someone
sneaking around.
and entering Mr. Shen's study.
My wife is having an affair. Here's my wife's information.
Look into her.
And find out who the child's father is. Be discreet.
Keep it quiet.
I don't care who she's with, as long as I have concrete evidence, and she is completely ruined and leaves with nothing. Will the Shen family truly be mine?
Leave it to me. You can rest assured, Mr. Shen.
I didn't expect this.
That Mr. Shen, who is always so polite, could do something like this. I can help you.
And,
I show my sincerity. Actually, the baby is fine.
I just helped you.
By hiding him away.
As long as Mr. Shen believes.
That you lost the baby, he'll have one less thing to use against you.
Why are you helping me?
Is it for money?
If you wanted money, you could have just seduced Shen Yanzhou.
You still could have gotten
Whatever you wanted. Tell me, what are you really after by helping me?
Become his mistress. I'm not that stupid. Even you, his wife, are treated this way by him. How could I ever trust him?
Then, what exactly are they up to?
I just heard someone told Mr. Shen that a pregnant woman's venous blood can be used for a paternity test.
Oh, when I arrived just now, I saw Mr. Shen heading to the DNA testing lab. It looked like he was running some comparison. The nurse just drew my blood. Shen Yanzhou. He must be getting it tested. If he finds proof to use against me, then my plan... No, absolutely not.
Please calm down, madam. I can help you.
How can you help me?
Madam,
My cousin works in the DNA testing lab here.
At this hospital.
Maybe she can help us out.
how much money do you want?
50 million.
50 million? You must be out of your mind.
A greedy person is easier to control.
Greed makes the best mask. I have no choice. I want to study abroad. I need this money.
Fine. I can give you 1 million up front. But you must make sure this goes flawlessly. Otherwise, even if I go down, I'll drag you down with me. Madam,
Rest assured.
straight to hell. Miss, please be careful.
Don't worry.
Sure.
The report is ready.
Dear,
Why are you out here?
the doctor suggested I walk around a bit. How were the test results?
Everything looks normal. You're just a little anemic. Get some rest and stop worrying so much.
Take good care of my wife. Madam. Shen Yanzhou is indeed investigating me. From now on, keep a close eye on him for me.
Yes, madam.
I'm just so clumsy.
So clumsy. I think you're perfect.
You brought this on yourself.
Yes, madam. Then, let me help you back to rest. Sure. You're back.
What are you doing?
Madam wanted noodles for dinner, so I'm rolling out the dough.
Is there some for me?
If you'd like some, sir. Of course there is.
That face of yours is quite deceptive.
But,
What a pity.
Sir, what do you mean?
That cat.
You raised it, and you let it in.
Xiaoqi, hide away once you're full. Make sure no one finds you. When I need you, come out then, okay?
You caused my wife's miscarriage. Do you think I'll let you off?
Sir,
Madam's fall down the stairs this time.
was indeed my responsibility.
I am willing to accept the punishment. Go ahead and punish me.
You sound wronged.
I failed to do.
What Madam instructed. It's all my fault.
Madam's instructions.
Madam told me to keep Xiaoqi in the room and make sure no one finds him. It's all because I was so clumsy.
Chen Tianqing is terrified of cats.
How could she possibly let you raise one?
Much less tell you.
To let it inside.
That was all Madam's idea. I wouldn't dare to guess her intentions.
How much longer are you going to keep pretending?
What?
You went to such lengths to get close to me.
Oh,
Just to get revenge on Chen Tianqing.
since our
Targets are the same.
Why don't we?
How about we make a deal?
deal.
The lab report has been tampered with.
He'll be waiting for me in my room.
Mr. Shen is already investigating Madam. Why not just tell him directly that the child isn't his?
To a man like Shen Yanzhou, power is far more important than money. We have to make him realize exactly what kind of person Chen Tianqing is. Only then will he feel threatened.
You're right.
Now, go get Chen Tianqing over here. The show is about to begin. What are you doing, sir?
This is the punishment we agreed on. Did you forget?
Then, sir, go ahead and punish me.
You look so pitiful. How could I bear to hurt you?
Madam, you're back. Lately, the master bedroom has been making strange noises. We're afraid it might be haunted.
Whether it's a person or a ghost, we'll know once we take a look.
What on earth are you two doing?
Shen Yanzhou, while I was lying in the hospital, you were actually with this woman, having an affair here. How could you do this to me?
What affair? I was just teasing her.
And you, wearing my clothes to seduce my husband here, after everything I've done for you. You ungrateful woman.
I didn't, madam.
You dare deny it.
Chen Tianqing, have you caused enough of a scene?
You're defending this woman now, and you still claim you two aren't having an affair.
Are you out of your mind?
How could I possibly
have an affair with a maid?
You better not, because when I deal with her in a moment, you'd better stay out of it. Xingyue, well done.
It's all thanks to your guidance, madam.
I had you seduce Shen Yanzhou these past few days to find the other woman he's seeing. Have you found anything?
Sir was just playing with me. I think he's still deeply in love with you, madam.
I didn't see any other woman around him. As for you, you have the looks, but you're just a maid after all. Shen Yanzhou is only playing around with you. So, you need to work harder on him. Find the evidence I want as soon as possible.
But I only want to serve you, madam.
Letting you seduce him is a privilege. Do you really think you can climb to the top?
No, I wouldn't dare, madam. You treat me so well, madam. If I had any other intentions, may I meet a terrible end.
Glad you know your place. Once you find the evidence, let me know immediately. Madam?
I'm afraid sir won't believe me.
Sir. Sir.
I know you're just playing with me. Please don't do this again.
Are you blaming me?
I wouldn't dare.
You and a madam are a family. I'm just a maid.
If you want, you could be the madam too.
How is that possible?
Chen Tianqing trusts you so much. I want you to spy on her for me. I need to know her every move.
That cunning woman.
Everyone I sent before lost track of her.
She doesn't let anyone near her except Lin Xingyue.
Now that we finally have Lin Xingyue close to her,
of course I must make good use of her.
The madam is so good to you. Why on earth are you doing this?
You
are still too naive. Chen Tianqing has been seeing someone else for a long time.
How is that even possible? The madam is pregnant.
The child she is carrying
isn't mine at all.
Not a word of this to anyone.
Mr. Shen, I understand. For this medical condition, globally,
there is currently no cure.
Perhaps you and your wife could adopt a child.
Get out!
Yes, sir.
So, regarding her miscarriage,
not only will I not blame you,
but I actually want to thank you.
But
But what?
But I haven't been able to find any evidence. If we can get proof of her infidelity, we can force her to leave empty-handed.
Think about it. What is it?
Darling, I miss you so much.
Didn't I tell you?
That I'm busy today.
And can't make it back.
From a wealthy family, yet became a mistress for love. Shen Yanzhou secretary. Wealthy background, adored by her parents, yet became a mistress for love. She is also one of the investors this time, making her someone we can exploit.
Have you thought it over? As long as you agree, the position of the lady of the Shen house will be yours.
Sure, I'm willing to give it a try. You've been by his side these past 2 days. Have you found out anything?
Wow, someone named Zhao Yuan called Mr. Shen.
Then, she called him darling. Mr. Shen answered the call
And went out immediately.
Why didn't you tell me yesterday?
You just let him go meet that woman?
Madam, I'm sorry. I really couldn't stop Mr. Shen.
I suppose so. You're just a servant, after all. How could they possibly stop him? Have you found out who this Zhao Yuren is?
Yes. Mr. Shen's new secretary.
Even a rabbit knows better than to eat from its own backyard. Fine. You're coming with me today. Let's go pay this Zhao Yuren a visit. She dares to steal my husband. I'm going to show her who she's messing with.
Too busy to check her phone, which makes a perfect excuse to brush things off later.
You must be Zhao Yuren.
Yes, I am. And you are.
Stop playing dumb. I am Mrs. Shen, your boss's wife. As if you didn't know.
Oh, so you're Mrs. Shen. Unfortunately, Mr. Shen is currently in a meeting.
Please wait outside.
Ma'am, everyone is watching.
What do you think you're doing?
As Mr. Shen's secretary, I can't just let unauthorized people
Barge in as they please.
Exactly.
I've been too patient with you, haven't I?
I always suspect Secretary Zhao and Mr. Shen
We're a bit too close.
and today,
We get to see the wife confront the mistress. Did your precious Mr. Shen teach you this? As long as we're not divorced. His assets are also mine. What right do you have to push your luck? Or perhaps you've learned other skills from him.
Mrs. Shen's grip is much weaker than I expected, just like your inability to hold on to your husband. Wait, ma'am, she's trying to provoke you. Please, calm down.
So what if he blows up? I want the entire company.
To know,
What happens to anyone who steals my man?
and the miserable end they face. Ma'am, ma'am.
Are you out of your mind? How's that? Feeling refreshed.
This is what you get.
For daring to provoke me.
Ma'am,
Please open the door. Calm down.
ma'am. What should we do?
Should we call the police?
Don't meddle.
She's the boss's wife. Mr. Zhao, Zhao Yuran's father, happens to be at the company today for a business meeting.
Go and let him know. We don't want to get caught in the crossfire when the big shots clash.
And get the bathroom key.
While you're at it,
Thank you.
you want to call Shen Yanzhou, don't you? Do you think he would run things with me?
Over a bitch like you.
Shen Yanzhou and I are truly in love. You are the one who is in love. You, mistress.
You still dare to talk back?
Not loved, huh?
Come here.
Let me see what kind of tricks you have to drive men crazy. Look at you, quite a temptress. Shen Yanzhou likes leaving his mark on you, doesn't he?
Fine.
Make sure it's even more obvious. This way, everyone in the company will know. You're just trash discarded by the Shen family. Chen Tianqing. No wonder Shen Yanzhou said, "You're a mad dog." What did you say? Shen Yanzhou said, "You're nothing but an arrogant, overbearing trophy wife. If it weren't for Mr. Shen's demands, I wouldn't even spare you a second glance." You bitch!
Thank you. Ma'am. Yiran, dead. What happened to you? Mr. Zhao, get out.
Mrs. Shen.
You certainly put on quite a show.
Mr. Zhao, we were just joking around.
Joking? Is this what you call a joke?
Yanzhou.
She still behaves like a child. I let her have her way and work at the Shen Group to gain experience.
But now then,
She is treated like this.
I think.
There is no longer any need for our companies to cooperate.
Let's go. Mr. Zhao.
Mr. Zhao! Mr. Zhao! Do you have any idea what you've just done?
She provoked me first.
You have no idea what she said to me. Shut up.
You actually slapped me because of her.
That was Zhao Jiangguo from Tianqi Group.
A 300 million yuan deal, which we were just about to sign, is now completely ruined because of you.
So you care about money more than me?
Obviously.
What did you think I married you for?
The true nature of our relationship is something we both know very well, isn't it?
Go and apologize to the Zales immediately. Otherwise,
I will make your life miserable.
You want me to apologize? Over my dead body.
Madam. Chen Tianqing, your retribution has begun.
That crazy woman.
is furious right now.
She doesn't know how to hold it back. Does it hurt?
She came here today.
Why didn't you tell me?
Sir, I did send you a text message. You were probably in a meeting and didn't notice it.
Mr. Shen, Madam is here at the company.
I misunderstood you.
If something like this happens again,
Make sure you tell me right away. Understood. You can go now.
explain yourself.
I will excuse myself now, sir. So you know to be afraid now.
Back at the office.
Why did you keep holding me back? Are you helping that person too? Tell me.
Are you also helping?
That woman.
No, madam, I wasn't. I just didn't want you to get into unnecessary trouble.
Trouble? That lousy deal with Tianqi. So what if we lost it? Shen Yanzhou actually went that far for her. He actually dared to hit me. Does he really think just because President Shen values him, he can walk all over me?
Madam, no walls have ears.
What's there to be afraid of?
The Shen family will belong to my son sooner or later. Where is my son? Take me to see my son.
Madam, it's so late. The young master is already asleep, and you're not in the right state of mind right now. Do I need you to tell me what to do? I'll take you there right now.
I am bringing my son back tonight. Tomorrow, I'll take him to see Chairman Shen. Madam, you're back.
This is the Lin residence.
It seems you haven't forgotten the Lin family. It seems you haven't forgotten the Lin family. You even remember the old house so clearly.
Why is my son here?
Madam, didn't you say you wanted to find a better environment for the young master? This place happened to be listed for rent, so I took it upon myself to move him in. Is there something wrong with this place?
Madam, what's wrong? Be gentle.
What's there to be shy about? Keep your voice down. Don't let Yue hear us.
All right. Don't let Yue see us.
Throw this away!
Yes, ma'am.
Chen Tianqing, everything.
I will pay you back for all of this. Take me to see the young master.
Madam, this way, please. Madam, the young master is here. My baby, Mommy finally gets to see you. Well, madam, I'll go get you a glass of water first. You can spend some time with the young master. Oh, right.
You and a young master
should also get some good rest. Let's go. My baby, you've suffered so much these past few days. Tomorrow, Mommy will take you to meet your real father. Once your father takes over, the Shen group will be all yours.
You are both Shen Debang's sons.
Why should the inheritance rights belong to Shen Yanzhou? Mommy will definitely take everything back for you.
Lin Xingyue, how dare you? Playing double games with me, helping her keep me in the dark, and hiding the child.
Although some suspected Chen Tianqing's child wasn't Shen Yanzhou's, no one expected this man.
You really are disobedient.
You've disappointed me so much. I'll give you so much of my trust, only for you to use it to betray me. I'll give you a chance to explain.
I didn't betray you. If I had betrayed you, I wouldn't have sent you that text today.
Then why is the child here?
You better
Have a satisfying explanation.
I did it on purpose.
On purpose?
Why?
Once the truth about the child is exposed, Madam will have nothing holding her back and declare war on us again. That would be bad for both of us. That day, when Madam reacted to the child, I knew something was off. I wanted to tell you, but I didn't dare speculate on your intentions. I could only do as Madam ordered and hide the baby first.
Are you saying you did this for my sake? Why are you helping me?
As for who truly rules the Shen family, I know very well.
It seems I misjudged you. You've thought this through.
Lin Xingyue.
No wonder he insisted back then that I marry this woman.
I thought he wanted me to get
The assets in her hand.
But I never expected.
He wanted to make a sucker out of me.
In that case, I might as well beat them at their own game.
Once I secure the inheritance,
I will call on the shots.
about my visit here today.
Don't tell her. Just keep doing your job.
Madam,
Did you just call for me?
what took you so long? Where did you go?
I'm still not very familiar,
It's the house.
so it took me a while.
A happy family.
Madam, I'll go shoot the young master right away.
Shen Yue, I recall your resume stating that you can play the piano.
Just the basics.
Play a piece for me.
I wouldn't want to embarrass myself in front of you, madam.
I said play.
Yes, madam.
Play.
Memphis the Waltz.
No. Uno.
This fingering technique shows professional training.
Madam, it's been so long since I last played. I'm out of practice and have forgotten most of it.
You play very well. I recall you saying, Fanta, you grew up in an orphanage. How did you learn to play the piano?
There was a volunteer teacher at the orphanage who taught me.
That volunteer must have been quite talented.
You are quite impressive yourself.
Naturally gifted.
Madam, please stop teasing me.
Playing consecutive octaves so fluently. Usually, only someone with professional training could play this well.
No, it's not like that.
This piece,
my mother loved to hear it.
I practiced it so much as a child
that it just became second nature.
Mephissa, it symbolizes temptation and corruption.
Why?
Were your parents not on good terms?
Did your father have an affair?
I'm not sure. My father passed away when I was very young.
Passed away early, did he? When playing the piano, how do you explain your curling pinky finger? That's not a habit just anyone would have.
Miss Chang, how was the piece?
I practiced today. You played beautifully. Yue, you shouldn't stick your pinky out when you play.
But did I make progress this time?
You've made progress today. Huge progress. The notes you missed last time were all corrected, and your rhythm is much steadier. Now, would Yue like to learn an even more challenging piece?
I do. What is it?
The Mephisto Waltz. Doesn't it sound like stars falling from the sky?
Miss Cheng, I've discovered a little secret of yours.
Oh? And what secret would that be?
When you play the piano, you stick your pinky out too.
That's a bad habit. Don't copy me, Yue.
No, I want to. That way, everyone will know I'm Miss Cheng's student.
What a good girl.
Lin Xingyue.
Who exactly are you?
Ma'am, I didn't have this habit as a child. It's just from an old injury. Now my pinky finger just won't bend.
About this, is there something wrong? It's nothing. Clean this up.
Yes, ma'am. You ruined my family. Now, it's your turn to lose everything.
Miss, let me handle this. Look, you're already hurt.
I'm fine.
I'm used to it. I never expected that in my lifetime. I'd be able to return to the Lin family. It's such a pity. The former madam was such a kind soul. She was so young when Chen Tianqing murdered her. Father, I brought the baby to see you. How has the old master been doing lately? The old master has
been looking much better lately.
See? I told you. This baby's energy is so rejuvenating.
You may leave now.
Yes, ma'am.
Let me hold him.
A while ago, didn't you say you had a miscarriage and the baby was gone?
That was only because I realized Yanzhou seemed to suspect the baby wasn't his.
Have you named him yet?
Not yet. I was waiting for his father to name him.
How about we name him Xiu Yuan?
That's a great name. Xi Yuan it is. Look at him. He feels so close to you. No wonder there's such a bond between father and son.
After all, he is my own blood.
Look at him.
He's holding my hand.
I brewed this soup, specially for you. It's your favorite. Good. Then, shouldn't you also prepare something for Xi Yuan as well?
As for the heir to the Shen group, I have already decided on Yanzhou. Even after I'm gone, you and Xiu Yuan will still be provided for.
But Xu Yuan is your child too.
He is still so young.
Sooner or later.
Won't the entire empire be his anyway?
You have a point.
You must be tired. Get some rest. I want to hold him a little longer. I'll take the baby and leave you to rest.
Make sure it's a clean job.
Don't leave any trace.
Don't worry.
With the dosage you've been giving him, his heart is about to give out.
It will just look like cardiovascular disease. Perfectly natural.
No one will suspect a thing.
Cousin.
The medicine you gave me last time. Get me another batch.
Who is it for this time?
I need to know so I can adjust the dosage.
He still hasn't given up on Shen Yanzhou. The inheritance must be mine. Whoever stands in my way must die. Mom will make sure you get everything you deserve. Shen Yanzhou. Ma'am, do you have a man? Ma'am, I don't. Remember this, no man is any good. They are only fit to be our stepping stones.
Ma'am, I don't understand any of this.
You will in time. You may go.
Yes, ma'am.
Miss. Throughout Chen Tianqing's rise to the top, every penny of her fortune
Was built on exploiting men.
every man who has ever been involved with her ended up dying under mysterious circumstances. And now, she's probably about to make her move against Mr. Shen.
She's digging her own grave. Chen Tianqing, your time is running out.
Yanzhou?
Ever since I got pregnant, we have grown so distant. Are you blaming me?
No, I'm not. It's my fault.
It's my fault that when I was pregnant, I had a bad temper.
No.
The baby is gone.
I feel like I've let you down.
Why don't we have another baby?
We are husband and wife.
There is nothing we can't get past. Let me make it up to you.
Don't drink that! Sir, you can't drink that!
Sir,
You cannot drink this wine.
who told you to come in?
Don't you know your place?
What's wrong?
There is something wrong with this wine.
What nonsense are you talking?
Have I given you too much praise?
Madam.
No, it's just that.
Enough. Yanzhou.
Do you believe her? Are you doubting me? How could there be anything wrong with this wine?
Is there really something wrong with this wine? Drink it, and you'll find out.
You really doubt me?
Sir, you misunderstood. The wine just wasn't refrigerated properly, so it's spoiled. It's just that Madam didn't know. How could Madam ever harm Mr. Shen?
There must be a mistake with the test.
The test is accurate.
At best, the substance in this wine will cause chest tightness and shortness of breath, and at worst, heart failure. If he drinks this cup...
What? Madam, she is usually such a gentle person. How is this possible?
I never expected Chen Tianqing to hate me this much.
The old man probably
Said something to her, forcing her to make a desperate move.
Sir,
You will forgive Madam.
won't you? It's all my fault.
I'm the one who caused the rift between you and Madam.
This has nothing to do with you.
Don't blame yourself.
She tried to kill me.
And you saved me.
I owe you my life. I will make it up to you.
Sure. Lin Xingyue to make his move against Chen Tianqing.
By the way, lately,
Have you seen?
Chen Tianqing meeting with anyone suspicious.
Nothing seems out of the ordinary.
But one day,
When Madame came out of the old mansion, she spoke with the doctor for a while.
Is this the man?
Yes, that's him.
My father's attending physician.
We found out. He's a distant relative of Madame's.
It seems my father's critical illness
has to do with him.
To the old mansion.
Debon.
What are you trying to say?
The doctor.
The doctor isn't here. If you have anything to say, just tell me.
Call the doctor.
Shen Debo, you are so heartless. A foul-smelling old man like you. I've been with you for so long, and I even bore you a son. Yet you show me absolutely no consideration at all.
Debon.
You know that. I can't live without you. As long as you sign this agreement
And leave the inheritance to our son.
I will make sure to take care of you
until the very end.
Let me tell you, in my entire life, I, Chen Tianqing, have never slept with a man without getting my money's worth. Sign it. I'll tell you the truth. I'm the one who caused your illness too. If you don't want to suffer, then sign this quietly. Otherwise, neither Xingyue nor Shen Yanzhou will get out of this alive. I'll make sure your lineage ends. But if you sign it, we can talk this out nicely.
Nanny Zhang, where is Madame?
In the master's room.
We're too late.
Dad, honey, what are you doing here? Dad. I have no idea what happened. He was perfectly fine just now. Shen Yanzhou, are you crazy?
Chen Tianqing.
If you had just behaved and stayed as Mrs. Shen,
I might have.
Turned a blind eye.
But your biggest mistake was scheming against the Shen family.
Sir,
Please calm down. You're going to kill her, sir.
get the hell out of my way. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Shen Yanzhou, I can't believe you.
A mere maid has you so.
Completely infatuated.
Indeed.
Just having Xingyue stand by my side makes my heart race with desire.
Unlike you, who only makes me feel disgusted.
Even when stripped naked.
Someone, come here. Tie her up.
Lin Xingyue, you've been in league with Shen Yanzhou this entire time. How dare you use me
To play both sides. Madam, you must know that Mr. Shen is a very fine man.
As a woman, I don't mean to criticize you.
But after struggling for so long, still got some strength left. Didn't you teach me all of this?
Men are nothing but
Stepping stones for us. So, that stepping stone of yours, let me use him for a bit.
You wouldn't mind, would you? Do you think the title of Mrs. Shen is so easy to hold on to? Even if Shen Yanzhou doesn't love me, and no matter how much he hates me,
This position,
will never be yours.
Mr. Shen cares about his reputation.
even though you killed his father,
He still spares your life.
to let you live out your days in peace.
You're not completely stupid, even if you manage
To hook up with Shen Yanzhou, so what of it? You're nothing but...
one of his many mistresses. Once he grows tired of you, he can discard you at any moment. What are you trying to do?
What are you doing?
But I won't spare you.
Chen Tianqing, you must die.
What do you mean?
Madam, what happened before was indeed my fault. But I couldn't control my feelings. I fell in love with him.
Fool.
But you are the only one in his heart.
As long as you're around.
I will never have him.
Madam,
Please just leave, okay? And don't ever come back. Do you think that without me,
Shen Yanzhou will
be devoted to you?
I don't care. As long as I can stay,
by Mr. Shen's side.
I'll be satisfied.
Madam,
I'm begging you. Please, let me have Mr. Shen.
okay.
As long as I can get out of here.
And hold on to the inheritance rights.
The Shen group will belong to me and my child.
Tang Ming, you are so greedy. How could I let such a perfect opportunity slip away?
All right. I agree.
Let's go, madam. Madam, your bag. I made sure to bring it back for you.
Zhou Ma is waiting downstairs to assist us.
Let's go.
Jiang, A80 1930.
Zhang 80,930. Well done.
Do you think at tomorrow's board meeting she will show up?
She will definitely show up.
Madam, you've been through so much. Have some soup to warm yourself up.
Zhang Ma.
Thank goodness I have you. Once I get past this ordeal, I'll make sure you are well rewarded.
Madam.
You're too kind. I'm only doing my duty. Please drink the soup while it's hot.
Madam, please rest well. I'll leave you to rest. Miss.
She has taken the drug. It will take effect very soon.
Mother, just wait for me. Tianqing. Tianqing. Tianqing.
Aren't you dead?
三秒.
Tianqing, I'm about to give birth. Once my second child is born, you will still be her piano teacher.
Okay.
That's impossible. I already killed you.
I pushed you off the building, and you fell to your death. Your baby.
Your baby is already gone.
My child. My child.
20 years ago you killed.
And then old Lin died in an accident. How did he die?
Him.
I killed him too. He thought I loved him for who he was. How was that possible? I only loved his money. Without money, how could I ever submit to him? I asked you, how did he die? I took all his money.
The property.
Also used his name to borrow 10 million. He couldn't pay it back. He wanted me to help him. In his dreams. Did you know? Once a man dies,
his debts are cleared.
So I killed him.
How was I to know?
He died so easily. I only gave him a gentle push, and he died. He deserved to die. And so do you. You all deserve to die.
Why didn't he die?
Why didn't you die? I'll kill you. I'll kill you. I'll kill. My baby, my baby.
The board meeting. I have to go to the board meeting.
The chairman of the Shen group is now dead.
Naturally.
The position should be inherited
by his biological son. You're just an adopted son. How do you have any right to inherit?
Old Chairman Shen, before he passed away, didn't leave a single word behind.
As for Shen Yanzhou,
he is at least an adopted son.
An adopted son? More like a bastard to me.
But the old chairman left no instruction.
And he doesn't have
the status of a legal heir. Who is he to be the new chairman?
So, you insist on seeing proof of inheritance.
The inheritance rights. I have them.
My son is Shen Tang's biological son.
This company should rightfully be run by my son.
What nonsense are you talking about?
Look closely. It's in black and white. The future successor of this company is my son. Shen Yanzhou, you guarded against everything. In the end, you still lost. The ultimate winner will only be my son.
The higher Chen Qing climbs, the harder she will fall.
The property shall be inherited by Party B.
It really is. The signature on this contract really is old Mr. Shen's handwriting.
Her child is only a year old.
Don't tell me.
You want a baby to run the entire group. Still, that's better than Shen Yanzhou, the adopted son, inheriting it. Don't you think?
Fine by me. I'll take this opportunity
To see.
where the shareholders stand.
All right. Since Shen Yanzhou has said so.
Let's put it to a vote.
I support Chen Tianqing.
I support Shen Yanzhou.
I support him too.
You see that? I'm the one with the inheritance rights.
Shen Yanzhou, stop struggling.
My son is the inevitable choice.
Use your brain. He's just an adopted son with absolutely no inheritance rights. Did you really think he would become our chairman?
Shen Yanzhou, get up from
That seat right now. That seat belongs to my son.
And as for you,
Did you think that by seducing Shen Yanzhou, you could become Mrs. Shen?
let me tell you,
He doesn't love me, but he doesn't love you either. Instead of holding on to a man,
it's better.
to hold on to power.
Mrs. Shen,
This power, I'm afraid you won't be able to hold on to it.
what do you mean?
Come in.
Shen Yanzhou, what do you mean by this?
Chen Tianqing,
Did you really think?
that with just a few scraps of paper, you could own the entire Shen group.
Shen Yanzhou, you have a lot of nerve. Our people are all here. What? Are you trying to seize power by force?
Shen Yanzhou, what exactly do you mean by this?
Madam, after everything you've done,
Don't you feel any guilt?
You bitch! What do I have to feel guilty about?
but what about you? A woman like you,
Sticking by Shen Yanzhou even now.
did you work?
Extra hard in bed for him.
Shut up. Even now,
You're still defending this woman!
it seems you really worked your magic on him.
The effort I put in pales in comparison to yours, madam.
That's impossible! I already killed you.
I clearly pushed you down the stairs.
Your child is long gone.
You murderer.
So what if I committed murder and arson? I hold the inheritance right. My son is the future chairman.
You lunatic. Don't expect me to support you anymore.
You just said,
That you would support me and my son!
No one is going to go crazy with you.
Let me go!
let go of me.
You people! What do you think you're doing?
Madam,
Murder must be paid for with your life.
You bitch!
what right do you have?
To speak to me like that.
If I hadn't,
Let you into the Shen house to work as a maid. You wouldn't even be fit to carry my shoes. You dare hit me?
Have you forgotten?
That you killed the Lins.
Don't you regret it at all?
regret?
Why should I regret it? They deserve to die. Anyone who stands in my way deserves to die.
Take a good look at me.
Who am I? You are there.
Yes, that's right.
I am the daughter of the Lins, whom you murdered. You dragged my family into the abyss. Now it's your turn to feel what it's like to rot in hell.
You did this on purpose.
You intentionally got close to Yanzhou and me.
This was all your plan.
That's right. Chen Tianqing, I did it all on purpose. And I've already called the police. It's time to pay back the debt you've owed my family all these years.
Your parents deserve to die. Your mother was a fool. She couldn't keep her own man. What does that have to do with me? You want to put me in prison?
In your dreams.
Madam, how could I?
Let you off the hook so easily.
Yanzhou,
You saw that, right? This woman. She approached you with an agenda. Quick, stop this woman!
Chen Tianqing, I already know everything.
what did you say?
How long are you going to keep up this act?
What do you mean?
Approaching me by any means necessary.
Was awful.
Taking revenge on Chen Tianqing, wasn't it?
Since we share,
The same target.
why don't we?
Make a deal.
Deal.
I said,
Not only did I know about her plans long ago,
but I also want to thank her.
For sending me the evidence.
it not only gets rid of you, but also helps me see clearly who in the company is.
Look at all these disloyal traitors.
No, this.
It's all a misunderstanding. I had no idea before. Mr. Shen,
Actually, I'm
deep down, I've always supported you.
too late.
You to stand me up.
She can help me take over the Shen group.
and I can help her take you down.
You two, you really make quite a pair.
You'd better worry about yourself instead. The police are on their way.
What are you still standing there for?
Hurry up and grab her.
Get off me! Don't come near me! All of you, get away from me!
My son is the future chairman.
I am the chairman's biological mother. Get away from me!
Chen Tianqing.
Do you really still think
Your son has inheritance rights?
my son is the biological son of the late Chairman Shen?
Of course your biological child would have inheritance rights,
But the one you keep by your side every day.
Certainly does.
You're lying.
Madam,
The child you raised as your own and showered with care is actually just an orphan that Miss Lim brought from the outside. If you don't believe it, see for yourself.
that's impossible. Impossible.
This is absolutely impossible. This can't be my son. Where is my child then?
Where is my child? Your child. By now.
is probably already on his way to reincarnation.
It was you.
You're the one who killed my son.
I didn't even have to lift a finger. It's just karma for your wicked deeds. What a pity. He was a beautiful baby boy. But all of this, you brought this on yourself.
My baby. My baby. Chen Tianqing.
Now you know too.
What it's like to lose those closest to you.
Your parents got what they deserved.
You are still unrepentant even now.
I did nothing wrong. My biggest mistake was not strangling you to death.
You should have died with them.
Police officers!
We received a report.
Miss Cheng, you are a suspect in a murder case. Please come with us to the station.
Chen Tianqing.
Your karma has arrived.
Chen Tianqing, open your eyes. Take a good look.
My mother is right outside the window.
Staring right at you. Get off me.
Don't come any closer.
Stay away. This woman is incredibly lucky to be alive.
Falling from such a high.
Office building. And she actually survived. I know, right? Madam.
Before you leave, of course I had to come and see you off. I can't leave just yet, but I brought you a gift.
Miss Cheng, it turns out you can feel fear too.
You have always been so self-righteous,
Living in your own world, treating everyone as a tool.
You'd follow whoever offered the highest stakes.
Every man for himself, or heaven and earth will destroy them. Miss Cheng,
If you lack education, you should read more.
the original meaning of this saying is, if a person doesn't cultivate their own character, they will reap the consequences of their own actions, just like you.
Since she's already like this,
Why bother coming to see her? Xingyue, whatever you want to do in the future, I will support you.
And what about now?
There's a place I want to go.
Come with me.
Grave. In memory of...
Rest assured, Mom, I have avenged you.
now,
I have a spot by my side.
For Mrs. Shen.
But men just annoy me.
What?
Never mind then.
Rest assured, Mom. Rest assured, Mom, I won't repeat the same mistakes.
This time, I've decided to live for myself.
Hope he, free from hatred, healthy and happy.
I hope he won't be caught up in the hatred of the older generation and will grow up healthy and happy.